Hey guys, in this video I'm going to read to you Kurt Cobain's thoughts from 1992 on being famous. There are several quotes of Kurt's I've come across where he discusses his views on fame, but one stuck out to me in particular. Because at one point, Kurt says he thinks people will forget about Nirvana within a year. Well, it's been more than 30 years since Kurt said that, and Nirvana remains one of the most popular artists in the world. Now, of course, it's been well documented that sometimes Kurt would exaggerate or say things sarcastically during interviews. But this may not have been the case this time. Perhaps Kurt did really think Nirvana would be more or less forgotten within a year's time. Whatever the case may be, here's what Kurt had to say. Quote, "When you're in the public eye, you have no choice but to be abused over and over again. They'll take every ounce of blood out of you until you're exhausted. Journalists are groveling for any kind of article about us. Like they're going down to Aberdeen and talking to my friends, and these guys in tractor hats and mustaches are claiming to be my friends. They're saying, yeah, Kurt slept on my couch for 6 months. It was great. I sold him his first amplifier." Well, it won't last. I'm looking forward to the future. It'll only be another year and then everyone will forget about us. Backstage at our shows is pretty sedate. I mean, it's really boring. There's no groupies, there's no drugs, and we haven't even drank for a long time. I haven't drank in months. And Chris quit drinking. We wanted to survive this tour, so we even quit doing that. It really bugs me a lot to be accused of being a drug addict. There's constantly articles being written about it. It sucks because I kind of feel a responsibility to kids who might want to start taking drugs. In a few interviews, Chris and I have talked about smoking marijuana, and we read it back and thought, geez, that probably influenced someone. I've done enough pot in my life where I don't need to do it anymore. I learned too late that it destroys your memory, and now I'm suffering for it. I think it's really lame for journalists to write and accuse me of taking drugs because kids are going to read that article and then they're going to do drugs because I do. That's really lame. I'm kind of an example for people, and there are 9-year-old kids who are into our band, and if they think that I take drugs and I think it's cool, then they're going to do it too. You know, I don't like bands who promote drug use because it influences people and it isn't cool. We're under a lot of pressure. We've toured too much, and that has certainly had a negative effect on our ability to create. But it would be insulting after what we've been through and what's still to come to whine about it today. I think that along with success, we're going to be able to set a certain number of conditions. Not touring as much or refusing a promotion that we don't want to do. It's sure that we want to slow down a little, if only to write a few songs for the next album. I have to practically apologize for Teen Spirit's success to people. It's not our fault. I mean, the label is totally supportive in letting us do what we want, but that's pretty much all they did. They pushed the record in radio and they got it on, and I think the success has a lot to do with the programmers at the radio stations liking the music. They sincerely like it, so they played it. There really is there's never any collective conspiracy involved with us or between us and our label. We didn't pay MTV to promote the heck out of us, it just happened. It's been very organic even though it happened really fast. It's really not our fault. We can't end it. I'm sorry.